To be a creative healer, if that is what you are meant to be, and if that is the missing piece of your journey, and you've been too afraid to see yourself as someone who has healing energy to offer others through your creative, inspirations. It might be that you need to talk to your family. You need to talk to the people who are in your life, if you still talk to them on, a fairly regular basis, even if it's like once a year, or I guess I'd say if you talk to them like, once a month, every 2 months, or that kind of thing, and you have any unresolved hurts or thoughts or feelings that you're holding on to that they don't know about. Otherwise, you keep yourself small and you keep those feelings inside of you. When you share them, they're out in the open and you don't have to hold on to them anymore. And you're not secretly holding against somebody something that they may have done to you, and they don't even know that you're hurt by it or that you have judgment about them and that kind of thing. Things begin to resolve themselves when you deal directly with the people in your life. And it's scary because then you may have to let go if they don't like that, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people do not want to know what you really think and what you really feel. And that is sad. And there's lots of reasons why. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a right to say and share what it is you really feel in a respectful manner. And you are allowed to express anger. Know that getting your truth out, whether it's intensely or gently, the truth has to come out. For myself, I've done both. And some people see gentle as an attack, and some people see gentle as hurtful. Some people see gentle as gentle. It all depends on where this person is at in their own level of awareness and consciousness and empathy. And you can't control that, and it's not your responsibility to play down to anybody if what you have inside of you is fire and hurt and anger and sadness or confusion even, You don't have to play down to anybody. See where people are at. See where the people in your life are at and tell them your truth. And trust that it will have a transformative effect on your life. And it will change how you view the other people in your life. Because that's the thing, when you start to look inside, your perspective of things begins to change greatly, because so much of how we look at things before we really connect with who we are, rather than who our parents told us we were through actions and words, when we start to connect with who we really are, we see things differently. Because up until that point, we see ourselves and we see our parents and we see the world in the way in which they see us, and they see things, and they see the world. And if your parents had issues that haven't been dealt with, then more than likely their vision of things is askew. And you don't have to be. You don't have to take on that perspective. You get to find your own perspective. And it's that own unique, individual, inspired perspective that is empowered and courageous and self-loving and self-respecting and has self-esteem. It is only then that you can authentically and consistently and transparently bring those qualities to the world. Otherwise, it's pretend and it's a role, it's a mask, and it won't hold up. It will crumble. your unhealed stuff will come up and sabotage it. You see it with politicians and affairs all the time. You see it with celebrities. We see it on the news all the time. And so by healing yourself, you heal the world and become the creative healer that you're meant to be. Because it's a lot more fun than being a struggling artist.
Let's cut out the melodrama so we can wake up the whole wide world. Let's make up and start all over and awaken the boys and the girls.